guys, Traveling Yogi Girl, Melanie here. I just want to say thank you for joining me for this 20 minutes of body movement. I know we're all kind of currently in a situation where we're on quarantine, social distancing, staying in our homes, kind of taken out of our normal routine and finding ways to move our bodies throughout the day and looking for inspiration in different ways that maybe we haven't tried before. So I'm so grateful that Idealfit has brought together such an amazing community that is health and wellness, and they're giving back to the community by offering free classes over the next weeks for you guys to be able to join in free and to connect to yourselves and move your bodies. It's important to move our bodies every day. So let's go ahead and get started. For me, I have a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, that's okay. You can use a couple of towels, or place something under your knees so it's a little cushiony, whether it's a rug or anything that you might have, like a mat used for camping can work just fine as well. So let's go ahead and get started. What we're going to start off in is something called cat and cow. It's a great way to really warm up your spine and your abdominal muscles. So if you'll go ahead and get down on forward, and let's be mindful about our alignment to protect our joints. So make sure that your shoulders are stacked over top of your wrist and your hips over your knees. You're really going to press your hands down into the mat. You're going to take an inhale as you reach your hips up to the sky, looking up towards the clouds. Exhale, we're going to really curve our spine, pressing away the floor, opening up the scapula. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale as we come up. Exhale as we press away the floor. Really press, press, press away, opening up those shoulder blades. Inhale. Really taking those hips up to the sky. Now you're just going to relax and move your body and listen to your body. If you have some tight muscles, sore muscles, just kind of move and try to work and think in that area. Now we're going to do what I call scapula push-ups. So you've got your hands wide and open as a base, pressing into the ground. And then you're going to inhale. And you're going to press away the ground, the same as we were doing in cat-cow, which you're really pressing away. Exhale, you're going to let it go. And you're going to seep down into your joints here, into your shoulders, pushing your chest down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And again, just kind of move your body, listening to your body. We're going to start to warm up our wrists because we're going to be using our wrists a little bit today in our movement. So we're going to point our fingertips facing out. And we're going to rock slightly side to side. I'm just starting to warm them up here. Now we're going to point our fingertips inwards, facing each other, rocking side to side from left to right. Now we're going to take our fingertips and we're going to face towards our knees. And we're going to come back close to our knees, as close as you can, and we're going to start to rock back. Now, if this is too much of a stretch for you, you can untuck your toes behind and place your toes on the mat, facing down. And stretch until you feel a nice comfortable stretch. You don't want to feel any pain here. If you're good here, you can take it all the way to the ground. So flatten your toes behind and go ahead and rock down until you feel a nice stretch in your forearms and your wrists. And let's just hold it here. Good. Now we're going to bring our hands up. We're just going to shake out our wrist. Warm those up. Now we're going to do bye-bye movements. Bye-bye coronavirus. Good. Now, we're going to start off in downward facing dog. So we're going to untuck our toes here in the back. We've got our hands as our base, nice and wide and open, pressing down into the mat. We're going to inhale and then exhale as we push back into downward facing dog. This is our first downward facing dog for the day, so let's go ahead and pedal our feet, kind of alternating, flexing the right and left knee. Good. Now we're going to take and move our hips from right to left. Good. Now we're going to go into a three-legged dog. So this is taking that right foot up to the sky, really reaching up. We're going to exhale as we come forward, taking the knee to our right elbow and pushing back up. This time we're going to come back down. We're going to the left elbow, pushing up. Right elbow, right knee, pushing up. Going to the left elbow, inhale. Exhale, come down, right elbow, inhale. And exhale. We're going to hold here in the center and pushing back into downward facing dog. Now we're going to go to the opposite side. So left foot's going to reach up to the sky. Exhale as you come forward to the left elbow. Inhale, back up. We're going to the right elbow with the left knee. And up. Left elbow, inhale. You should start feeling some burning here. Good. Up. Left elbow, inhale. Right elbow. And we're going to swipe the knee to the center and hold. Pushing back into downward facing dog. Taking some nice slow breaths here. Inhale. 3, 2, 1, exhale. 3, 2, 1. We're going to inhale as we lift our heels up, working our way like a wave up to a plank. We're going to do a chaturanga. If you don't have it in your practice, you can put your knees on the ground. Exhale as we come down, chaturanga. Inhale. We're going to push the floor away, coming in upward facing dog. Really supporting your shoulders here, not letting your body sink down into the ground. You're going to really push up and push that chest out. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, we're going to make the same movement, coming up to our high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. We're going to turn our head to the right and to the left. Pushing back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Coming up, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Good. This time we're going to drop down onto our mats. We're going to have our arms here by our chest, our feet flat in the back. We're going to look forward. We're going to inhale. We're going to raise the hands and the feet up, and we're going to hold. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, holding our arms and our legs up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, hold. We've got this. Exhale. Inhale, coming back up. And hold. Exhale, down. One more time, guys. You got it. Good. Exhale. Tuck those toes under. We're going to push up into downward facing dog. This time we're gonna walk our tippy toes up to the top of our mats. Coming into our first forward fold. Looking forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale, coming to flat back. Good. Exhale, we're gonna place our hands on our mat, bending our knees. Taking a little breath here. Inhale, we're gonna sweep our hands up. Coming into what's called chair pose. Really looking at your alignment here. You wanna make sure that your knees are not forced too far over your toes. You're pushing back, you can still see your toes. Getting those arms up. For me, I spread my fingers, it helps a little bit. Exhale as we take our hands back. Inhale as we sweep our arms forward. Exhale back. Inhale coming forward. Exhale coming back. Inhale coming forward and hold. We're going to come together with our hands in prayer hands. We're going to take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, looking forward or up. Inhale, coming front and center. Exhale to the left side. Inhale. Hold it, guys. I know we're burning here. Hands down to the mat. Straighten out our legs. Give a little wiggle. Inhale as we come up. Reaching up to the sky. Here you can take a little back bend if you want. And coming back down into forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Bend the knees, hands on the mat. You can either step back or jump into your plank. Coming down in chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, pushing back. I'm going to give you a little break here. And child pose. So child pose, you just want to open up your knees, drop your head, reach forward, and relax your hips into the ground. Take some nice slow breaths here, guys. Inhale as we come up. And what I'm going to have you do is just come to the center of your mats now. On our knees, if we have that in our practice, if you can bear the weight on your feet. If you need to put your toes underneath, that's okay too. Either of these ways are okay. So modify depending on how your body feels. From here, we're going to take our hands, placing our hands by our knees. What we're going to do is we're going to inhale, and we're going to try to lift these knees above our elbows, okay? So it looks something like this. So inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. You guys ready? Let's do this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale coming up. Exhale coming down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold. Hold. Exhale coming down. One more time. And exhale coming down. Good. Go ahead and move those wrists. I know that's tough on the wrists. So let's move them around. Inhale. As we come up. Exhale. We're going to give it again, another try. So let's do that again. So hands by the knees. This time, if you have it in your flexibility and practice, you can come all the way up with your hips. If not, just keep your knees as is. And if this is as far as we can go, that's okay too. So let's inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. For those who have a bigger flexibility range, you can inhale and you can actually push all the way up. And exhale and come down. It's whatever you're most comfortable with. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. I'm starting to feel the burning, the nice warm energy moving through my body. Inhale. Exhale. Good job, guys. Let's work out those wrists. Shake them out. Inhale. Exhale as we bring our hands into heart center. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to bring the legs around to the front now. And placing them directly out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to do a forward fold here, coming down. Don't worry if you're here, whatever's easier for you. Inhale as I slowly come up, reaching up. Exhale, coming back down. Inhale as I slowly come up. Good. This time we're going to take the left leg on the outside of the right knee. We're going to take the right hand, placing the elbow beside of the knee. The left hand is going to fall behind, and you're going to do a little twist here in the spine, looking over your back shoulder. And hold. Inhale as we come back around. This time we're going to take the right leg to the outside of the left knee, the left arm. Taking that right hand to the back, looking over that right shoulder. Inhale as we come back around. Exhale, this time we're going to go down onto our mats, little by little with our spines. Try to touch each vertebrae as you go down onto your mat. And extend our arms back for a nice chest opening and a nice deep breath. Good. We're now going to bend our knees up to our chest. And we're going to give ourselves a nice big hug. For now, we're not rocking side to side. We're just going to hold these knees close to our chest, giving us a self-loving hug. We're going to rock from right to left, left to right. Giving ourselves a nice massage in our spine. Great. Now we're going to open our hands as we rock forward and backwards. You're going to come up and try not to touch the mat with your toes. It's like a little game. Rock back, come up, rock back, come up. This is one of my favorites. Right back, come up, rock back, come up. Now, we're going to stand here. This is boat pose, Navasana. So what you do is palms facing up. Toes can be like this. If you're uncomfortable here, you can always drop your toes down. All right, we're just going to hold. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and this time we're going to open our bow. So inhale as we open. Exhale as we close. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And hold. Exhale, we're going to come back up. Lengthening that spine. Now we're going to put our knees a little bit further apart as we work our chest into our knee area. Exhale, curving your spine. So a little cat-cow here. Inhale. Coming up. Good. I think we're pretty warmed up here. So now what we're going to do is go on to a little bit of an abdomen drill that I like to do. Here at home, I have my little disc. If you don't have a disc, you can also open up a towel and use it on a slippery surface. So just open yourself up a towel. It's just kind of an added core builder. So on my disc, feet. If you have a towel, you're just going to put it underneath your feet here. You're going to do the same, making sure that your hands are nice and open as your base. You're going to push back, and you're going to inhale. As you bring your legs up, exhale, coming back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming back. One more time here. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to bring our leg up, knee to the elbow, alternating sides. You can make the pace a little faster if you want a more intense burn, faster heart rate, faster cardio workout, or you can go slow. Inhale. Good. And stop. We're going to come into a forward fold here, grabbing our toes. If you can't reach your toes, give yourself a little hug and just rock back and forth. And we're going to come back and do it one more time. So we're going to kick back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, pushing back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, pushing back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, back. Now we're going to alternate those knees to elbows. Good. Keep breathing here. Good. And pushing back and coming into a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Good job. We're going to come back onto our mats here. Placing our feet in front. This time, we're going to inhale and exhale as we come down. So slowly working your way down flat onto your mat. Reaching your hands back. And letting your spine relax into the floor. Just let it all go. Now we're going to open up our arms like a cross. If you don't have enough room, you can do cactus arms, which is like a bent elbow. Then you're going to inhale as we bring the left knee up and over. And you're going to look over that back shoulder. Trying not to let the shoulder come off of the floor. If it's coming off the floor, back up a little bit. No worries. Inhale as we come back over. We're going to work to the other side, so that right leg, now it's going to come up and over. Looking over your right shoulder. Again, trying not to let the shoulder come too far off the mat. Great. And you're going to come back around. And we're going to come back with our knees to our chest. Really letting your spine sink into the floor. Connect. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We're going to inhale as we open up our bodies here. Relaxing our spine down into the floor. Now we're going to bring our arms with our palms facing up. And we're going to go into our final phase of yoga, which is called Savasana. It's a resting pose, corpse pose. So you're going to inhale and exhale. Just letting your body relax into the ground. Let's take a moment to look into our mind. If you notice anything that's negative, let's take that negativity and place it into a bubble. And we're going to inhale And we're going to blow that bubble out through our lips. Letting that bubble of negativity float away up into the clouds. Now we're going to really relax our body down into the ground. Letting your body relax. Notice the rate of your heartbeat. Notice the sensation you're feeling throughout your body, maybe the energy moving in your toes, your fingertips. Letting that move all around your body. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to bring ourselves back into awareness as we wiggle our toes and our fingers. Maybe taking those arms behind your back, your head, stretching. And we're going to roll over to our right side. Just like letting our body seep into the ground, resting. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale and press yourself up off of the mat into a seated position. Elongating your spine. Taking a nice deep breath in. And exhale. As we blink our eyes open into awareness. Inhale as we bring our arms up. Hands meeting in prayer hands. Exhale as we come down. The hands meeting in front of the heart center. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that the movement was able to help give you a little bit of energy for the rest of your day, to help any part of stress that you're dealing with the quarantine and being at home, social distancing. I'm looking forward to meeting you again next Sunday.